She'll shoot the three. High, arching off the glass, and good. 3-point basket. Loose ball taken away. Warhawks have it. Nice little give and go. 2-on-1. Bucket is good. Right down the lane and puts the layup in. Little finger roll over the front.
Welcome to Calhoun Warhawks basketball on the Play Action Sports Network. We'll be back with a pregame show after this.
This is John.
Hello.
Katie.
Hi.
And Ted.
Howdy.
Ted's a welder. Katie's a dental hygienist. And John's an IT technician.
IT, this is John.
They all have two things in common. They're making good money, and they all have 2-year degrees or certificates from Calhoun Community College. We prepare our students to go straight to work or transfer to a 4-year university. And with more than 100 career options to choose from, Calhoun has a path that's focused on your success.
What's for dinner?
We literally just ate.
So you can support your family.
We're all packed. Let's go.
You can take that trip. Or give your dog the expensive food he loves oh so much. Who's a good boy? Oh, yes, you are. Yes, you are. So what are you waiting for? We have classes in Decatur, Huntsville, or everywhere online. Choose Calhoun Community College. Your community, your college, your future. Register now.
Real estate, real easy. That's the motto at Innovative Realty Solutions, and providing the highest quality real estate services is their mission. With sound real estate advice, the latest information, and a skilled analysis of the real estate market, Innovative Realty Solutions offers a better home buying and selling experience with a fair, ethical, and, yes, innovative process. Innovative Realty Solutions. Visit them on Facebook, online at innovativerealtysolutions.com, at 100 North Clinton Street in Athens, or call 230-5950. Innovative Realty Solutions. Real estate, real easy. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. We all know how the weather is here in Alabama. On some days, it can go from cold to hot in no time, and you need a system that can keep up. Athens Refrigeration and HVAC is owned and operated by industry experts, servicing all makes and models, whether residential or commercial. 24/7 availability, licensed, bonded, and insured. Don't be left out in the cold or heat. Call Athens Refrigeration and HVAC at 256-871-1571. Alabama certification numbers 22183 and 53483. Athens Refrigeration and HVAC. Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon. One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past, with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling, paint peeling off your walls, shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured, Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
Addiction can have a crippling effect on everyone involved, leading to health problems and behavioral disorders. SOAR Addiction Recovery can help with their comprehensive and confidential treatment. SOAR understands the heartache and pain of addiction and can empower you to re-engage in a meaningful life. If you or someone you know needs help, don't wait. Call SOAR Addiction Recovery. That's SOAR at 374-3858. Located at 30521 Ardmore Avenue in Ardmore. It's time for you to soar. Call now, 374-3858. SOAR Addiction Recovery. If you'd like to download a copy of this game or hear it again on demand, go to pasnetwork.net. You can find this game and previous games under the Archives tab. You can also subscribe to the Play Action Sports podcast and listen to it on your favorite platform like iTunes, Amazon, and Spotify, or ask Alexa or Google to open the Play Action Sports podcast, keeping you up to date on Athens and Limestone County sports. Play Action Sports.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another broadcast of Calhoun Community College Lady Warhawks basketball. I'm Lance Taylor alongside our producer extraordinaire, Tim Lambert. We're on the campus of Alabama A&M University at the Event Center, a brand new facility that is beautiful and a wonderful host to the Alabama Community College Conference Tournament this week, where the Calhoun Lady Warhawks were winners yesterday in their first matchup in the tournament and have moved on today to play in the semifinal matchup against the very strong and talented, undefeated in conference play, Shelton State Lady Bucks. We'll take a look here at some of the things from yesterday in case you missed the broadcast. The Lady Warhawks were winners 83-74 over Bishop State. In that game, Kennedy Hawkins led all scorers with 24 points. Tashani Watkins was right behind with 22 points of her own. And the Lady Warhawks did an excellent job in the second half of taking control of the basketball game, leading by as much as 15 at one point before going on to that 83-74 victory. That was a bit of an upset as the Warhawks were a 3 seed out of the north against the 2 seed Bishop State out of the south. And today, certainly going in as an underdog as they play against the overall number 1 seed Shelton State. Taking a look at the opponent today, Shelton State, and their overall record, they are 28-3 overall, 19-0, as I mentioned, undefeated in conference play, averaging 85.4 points a game. Very impressive numbers as far as their field goal percentages, over 45% from the field and almost 35% from three-point range. 61% as a team from the line. They average 46 rebounds a game. They were 14-0 at home, 11-2 on the road, 3-1 at neutral sites, which that's what this is today. One of the things we talked a little bit about at the beginning of the broadcast yesterday was how would the Calhoun Lady Warhawks adjust to being in an arena like this, a very large arena where the goals are very much suspended out, it seems, in the midst of nothing, and a deeper backdrop. It can affect shooters sometimes. The Warhawks shot really well yesterday and ultimately found a lot of their points going to the paint, going to the goal, and did really well from the free throw line. So really seemed to be a non-factor in being able to score above their season average with 83 points in that matchup yesterday. The Lady Warhawks come in 17-11 overall, 13-6 in conference play, 68.3 points per game, 56% field goal percentage, very high percentage on the floor, 53.3 from the three-point line, very high there as well, obviously. A little less on free throws at 59%, 37 rebounds a game, 8-5 at home, 8-6 away, 1-0 at neutral sites. Teams have made it to their sidelines, getting set for the introductions, national anthem, and the start of tonight's matchup. We're going to jump in here in a moment and try to carry as much of this as we possibly can. Fans will remind you that you can follow us on PAS Network and look for Play Action Sports on Facebook, where we'll keep you updated on scores and information tonight and throughout the week. Again, on the campus of Alabama A&M University for this Alabama Community College Conference Tournament, Lady Warhawks of Calhoun taking on Shelton State Lady Bucks.
First semifinal of the day. Shelton State will take on Calhoun Community College. In a moment, we'll have the introduction of the starting lineups for both teams. But first, we ask that you please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
there are your starting lineups for the two teams as we get set for the start of this matchup. Calhoun Lady Warhawks in their road royal blue uniforms with white numbers and trim. Shelton State in a home uniform, white uniform with green, the forest deep green numbers and trim. Women's college basketball at this level, they play 4 10-minute quarters. So quarter number 1, 10 minutes are on the clock. Lady Warhawks are on the floor getting set for this opening tip. Again, starting lineups for the Lady Warhawks: Kasai Rogers, number 0, number 2, Lasai Rogers, number 20, Tashani Watkins, number 23, Kennedy Hawkins, and number 14, Tasia West. All right, at midcourt, ready for the toss. There it is, ball in the air, and the Lady Warhawks will control the opening tip. Kasai Rogers will bring it across. Now kick to the left side of the floor to West. Back to Rogers, back to West. Zone defense to start for Shelton State. Kind of extended 2-1-2 type zone defense. Watkins has it free throw line. She'll decide to drive, spin, shoot in the middle of the lane, and it won't go. Had a soft bounce off the back iron, but comes out and rebounded by Shelton State. They'll kick to the left side of the floor and then into the corner. Three-pointer is in the air and on the way. No good. That's missed by Jones. Long rebound will go all the way out of bounds, and the Lady Warhawks will get it. On the floor again for Shelton State, number 2, Nia Valentine. She's the player of the year in the conference. Number 5, Maya Cunningham. Number 22, Maya Barnes. Number 23, Adriana Jones. And number 35, Asia Barclay. Tasia West will bring it up the floor this time for Calhoun. Now man-to-man defense for the Lady Bucks. No score, just underway first quarter. They get it to Watkins, hand off to West at the elbow. Back to Watkins. She'll dribble and pull back out. Now in trouble, she'll hand off to West, and it's stolen. Stolen by Valentine. She'll make a race up the left floor, give it under the goal, blocked shot, but foul is going to be called, I believe, on West. It is on Tasia West. That'll be her first. And Barclay will go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw from Barclay is off the front iron and no good. Head coaches for these two teams: for your Lady Warhawks, Candace Bird Vinson; the Lady Bucks, Madonna Thompson. Second free throw on the way, and it is good. First point of the day, 1-0 Shelton State. Full court pressure now from the Lady Bucks. Lobbed in, intended for Watkins, goes off of her hands, and Barclay intercepts it. She'll swing it to the near side to Jones. Jones drives left, comes back right, and now they'll pass it out to Valentine to reset. Valentine lobs in for Cunningham. Cunningham back out to Jones on the wing. Into the corner, now skip pass to Valentine. Valentine drives under the basket, kicks back out into the corner. Shot is on the way from Barnes, and it is good. Three-pointer for Maya Barnes. Good ball movement there from the Lady Bucks. Got an open pass, or open look, and made the three. 8:20 to go first quarter. 4-0. Lady Bucks lead the Lady Warhawks. Little dribble drive handoff up top from the Lady Warhawks. Lob inside now, this time to Kennedy Hawkins. She'll look to drive, spin, shoot a hook shot. It's partially blocked and then recovered by Shelton State. Racing up the floor is Jones down the right side. She's going to draw a foul on Kasai Rogers. That'll be her first.
Fouls on Warhawks, 0. Kasai Rogers, Rogers first, team second. Correction on the last basket, that was Maya Barnes for Shelton State.
Valentine will have it on the inbound. Passes inside to Barclay, or really at the high post. Barclay drives from there, goes up and under, misses the shot. Tipped, though, and it'll go to Calhoun. Full court pressure again from Shelton State now. It's Calhoun on the inbound. They'll get it to Lasai Rogers. Back to West. And Shelton kind of backs off, just token pressure at this point, as West brings it across half court. Man-to-man matchup defense now for the Lady Bucks. Watkins has it right side working on Barclay, blows by her and lays it in. Nicely done to Shawnee Watkins with a 2-point bucket. Gets the Lady Warhawks on the board, 4-2. Valentine brings it across. She'll drive, pull back, shoot. No good, front iron. Rebounded by Rogers, and a jump ball is forced. Kasai Rogers had her hands on it, but so did, I believe it was Jones or Cunningham, one of Shelton State. So Shelton will get the jump ball possession. They lob in. Shot off of the lob is no good, and Calhoun has the rebound. Quickly, West throws ahead to Rogers. She'll shoot a long three off the iron. No good. Almost got the roll. Loose ball rebound goes to Shelton State. Racing up the floor is Adriana Jones. She kicks to Valentine. Valentine drives. She'll throw the short corner. Drive. Cunningham dishes, and layup is good there. Cunningham catches the dish and puts the bucket in. She scores her first 2 points of the day, makes it 6-2. Lady Bucks. Lasai Rogers brings it across for Calhoun. Coach Candace Bird-Vinson calling out a play as they set it up. Now Hawkins has it on the wing. She throws to Kasai Rogers, now to Lasaya. Into Shawnee Watkins at the elbow. She pulls back, drives, goes hard at Barclay. Does not draw the foul as Barclay blocks the shot. Shelton back up the floor. Jones wide open for three. Off the back iron, no good. Gets her own rebound. Throws inside Cunningham. She makes a strong move. Now kicks out short corner to Jones. She misses the shot there. And Rogers has the rebound. Calhoun will bring it back across. Long three. Good. Lasai Rogers from downtown. Makes it 6-5. Man-to-man matchup here for Calhoun on the defensive end. Valentine walks it across. Now throws to Jones on the right side. Back to Valentine. Valentine drives elbow. Kicks out. Drive from the corner. Layup is good. Going to also draw a foul. That's Maya Barnes. Made a really strong move down that baseline. And either Hawkins or West is going to pick up the foul. I think it's West. Really good finish by Maya Jones at the bucket. And on the foul, it was Kennedy Hawkins. That's her first. Checking in for the Lady Warhawks is Makai Horrison. And also Shy Jackson. I got my tongue tied. Free throw is good by Barnes. Extends the lead to 9-5. Pressure defense again in the backcourt here. And travel going to be called on Rogers. Rogers was kind of ambushed by Jones from behind. And it was going to be really close to being a charge call. And ultimately it was a travel call on Rogers. 30-second timeout called by Coach Candace Bird-Vinson and the Warhawks. 9-5. Shelton State leads here early. 5:22 to go in the first quarter. Fans, you can hear us on your Amazon Echo device by saying Alexa open PAS Plus and hear our coverage of Calhoun basketball in crystal clear quality all season long. We also want to let you know to subscribe to the Play Action Sports Report on your favorite podcast platform or listen online at pasnetwork.net. It drops every Wednesday and features news, results, and interviews from Athens and Limestone County. Key for Calhoun here is just stay in it. In the matchup yesterday, Shelton State really dominated their first round matchup to the tune of a really lopsided score, and it was never a ball game early. So the good news right now is that the Lady Warhawks have stayed in it for the moment and kept themselves within 4 points here, approaching halfway through the first quarter. Just keeping themselves alive will be key in this. Shelton has not lost to a conference opponent, and they're on quite a winning streak. So this would certainly be an upset if they could pull it off somehow here today. Staying in it will be key. The final yesterday in Shelton's game against Lurleen B. Wallace was 93-24, and it was like, I believe, 52-1 at halftime. Shelton is a powerful team. Calhoun going up against them with everything they got here today. Three-pointer out of the inbound play is no good from Shelton. There's a rebound, though, on the weak side by the offense, and Maya Barnes puts it up and in for two. Kasai Rogers races up the left side of the floor for Calhoun, kicks off to Horrison. Horrison now works at the top of the key to Rogers on the left side, into the corner to Jackson. Looks at a flashing Hawkins, can't get it to her. Now Jackson's in trouble, picks her dribble up, throws it back out high to Rogers. They'll lob inside to Hawkins. She goes up and under, layup, no good. Almost has her offensive rebound, but can't pull it away from Maya Barnes. And so the Lady Bucks come back the other way. Valentine kicks to the wing. Now back inside at the post to Cunningham. To Barnes. Skip past to Valentine, into the corner. Three-pointer is on the way, and it is good. That's Tony West. Just checked in during the timeout for the Lady Bucks. Lefty knocked down that three-pointer. 14-5. Lady Warhawks need a basket. Rogers' three is no good. Hawkins has the long rebound. She kicks into the corner to Horrison. Horrison, pump fake, now back to Hawkins. Hawkins kicks out to Jackson. Hands off to Rogers. Rogers will drive to the goal. High off the glass and in. Nice move by Kasai Rogers for two. 14-7. Valentine with it to Cunningham. To West. A lob back to Cunningham. Short corner. She tries to drive and she double dribbled. Put two hands on it as she made her move toward the basket. Tashani Watkins checks back in for the Lady Warhawks. Shy Jackson comes out. Pressure defense again from Shelton. Watkins in trouble, needs help. Rogers comes back to her. Only a couple of seconds to get it across, and the Warhawks barely do. Lasai Rogers with it on the right wing, and Valentine steals the pass, tips it away. Nice anticipation. She's going one-on-one with Rogers. Now pulls back out, kicks out. West will shoot the three. Off the front iron, no good. She wanted a foul, not called. They'll throw ahead to Kasai Rogers, one-on-one with Valentine on this end. She's too strong off the backboard, and Shelton gets the rebound. Valentine back across. Behind her back dribble, nearly lost it. Now has to pick it up, gets it off to Cunningham. Yet to see Valentine score. She drives here, tries to make a pass. And a foul is going to be called. Horrison picks up that foul. Tasia West comes back in for Kasai Rogers. Box set for Shelton State on the inbound. Cross screens. They try to throw inside to Barclay. She'll lob it, and it's intercepted. Nicely done there. Lasai Rogers anticipating that pass. She races up the floor. Kicks back behind her to Makai Horrison for three. Front iron just short, no good. And rebounded by Shelton State. Swift got that rebound, who's also in the game fresh for the Lady Bucks. West back to Valentine. Valentine drives left all the way, draws a foul. Really bailed her out. She was kind of just hoping for something there. Foul's going to go to Watkins. Maya Barnes checks back in for Shelton State. Coming out is Cunningham. And Valentine is at the line to shoot two. First free throw is good. Conference Player of the Year, Nia Valentine. Her first point today. Makes it 15-7. Second free throw on the way. It's good. 16-7. Full court press again. Going to throw ahead to Kennedy Hawkins. She got behind the defense, going against Valentine on the other end. Jump stop, layup good. Nicely done by Kennedy Hawkins. Took it one-on-one. Definitely had the height advantage over Nia and was able to get the bucket up and in. 16-9. Still in it. Hanging with the top seed. West will drive left. Kick to the top to Valentine. Now to the near side to Swift. She drives, shoots, and misses. Gets her own rebound. Tries to go back up, and she's going to draw a foul in the midst of all of that. And it's on Kennedy Hawkins. 2 fouls on Hawkins here first quarter. Swift hits the first free throw. 17-9. Hits the second free throw. 18-9. Again, pressure defense. West dribbling, throwing ahead now to Horrison. Inside to Hawkins. She's got the position on Barclay, but can't make the shot. Good job by Barclay to get her long 6-foot-plus reach up there. Affected the shot of Hawkins, and Shelton State comes back the other way. Valentine drives in the middle, now kicks out. West with it on the wing. Lobs back to Valentine. She's open for 3, and she'll shoot it and hit. Quickly ahead, Calhoun, and they throw it away. Too strong and too far of a lead, trying to get the pass to Kennedy Hawkins. Goes out of bounds. Shy Jackson checks back in for the Lady Warhawks. Gracie Howard also checks in for the first time today. Kennedy Hawkins and Tashani Watkins will go out, presumably for this last minute or so of the first quarter, get a breather. Out top, Jones throws over to Barnes. Barnes looks to drive. Now she kicks into the corner. Swift drives baseline. A little Euro step up and down. That had to be a jump ball or a travel. Nothing called. And instead, Barnes will continue play and end up getting a left-hand layup. Really odd sequence of events. Everybody held their whistles. 43 seconds to go first quarter. West drives, lays it up and in. Nice move by Tasia West. Her first 2 points of the day. Makes it 23-11. 30 seconds to go here, first quarter. Jones drives left. Goes up. No good. Wow. Foul called there, and that's a bailout as well. Gracie Howard seemed to do a pretty good job of staying straight up in her position. Not good enough for the official, though. Jones at the line. First free throw is good. Her first point of the day. Second free throw on the way. It's good. Kasai Rogers and Tashani Watkins check back in for the Lady Warhawks. On the floor with Tasia West and Makai Horson. And Shy Jackson. Jackson. Struggling with Jackson today. Here's Watkins. She'll shoot the 3. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Shelton State. 11 seconds on the game clock here first quarter. Throw over to Barnes on the left side. She looks to drive on Horson. Spins. Now gets by. And makes a really strong move down the lane. Gets the bucket and the foul. Foul is called on Shy Jackson. Her first. And I think that Maya lost a contact. So Barnes will not shoot the free throw. Instead, Nia Valentine will be subbed in for her to shoot the free throw. And the shot is good. 2 seconds. Watkins drives half court. Shot off the iron. Pretty close, but no good. So we'll go to the second quarter. Lady Warhawks trailing 28-11. Stay with us. You're listening to Calhoun Lady Warhawks basketball from Play Action Sports.
This is John.
Hello.
Katie.
Hi.
And Ted.
Howdy.
Ted's a welder. Katie's a dental hygienist. And John's an IT technician.
IT, this is John.
They all have 2 things in common. They're making good money, and they all have 2-year degrees or certificates from Calhoun Community College. We have classes in Decatur, Huntsville, or everywhere online. Choose Calhoun Community College. Your community, your college, your future. Register now.
The world is changing.
The Tailgate Talk app has changed. It's got a new name and a new look. It's now known as PAS Plus, and it's your home for Applebee's Tailgate Talk, along with James Clement Sports and Calhoun Basketball.
Change never hurt, huh?
Look for the download links at PASnetwork.net or TailgateTalk.net. PAS Plus, Play Action Sports, plus a little extra. PAS Plus from Play Action Sports.
All right, back here at Alabama A&M for the Alabama Community College Conference Tournament. Lady Warhawks of Calhoun taking on the Ladybucks of Shelton State going to the second quarter here. 28-11, Shelton State leads. Fans will remind you to look for the monthly Play Action Sports column in Athens now. We'll update you on what's been happening in local sports news as well as upcoming games and events. The paper is free and available at businesses all around the area. Number 1 seed Shelton State against the number 3 seed out of the North, Calhoun, here in the semifinal matchup of this conference tournament. Tough matchup for the Lady Warhawks. And they'll have the ball first here starting the second quarter. Rogers brings it across. Man-to-man defense, very tight from Jones. Jones slips and falls. They get it to Kennedy Hawkins. Free throw line extended. She'll pull up and shoot. Just off the iron, no good. Shelton State has the rebound. Nia Valentine will bring it across half court. Lobs up for Cunningham. Nearly stolen away by Watkins, but Cunningham controls it. Now she tries to enter the pass to Barclay. Tipped away momentarily. Cunningham gets it back. Now a kick out into the corner for 3 for Jones. She misses. And Kennedy Hawkins has the rebound. Outlet pass comes to Rogers up the right-hand side of the floor. And Kasai will slow everything down a little bit, get the offense set. Still man-to-man defense, a little pick and roll. Kennedy is open. She'll pull up and shoot. Just get the shooter's roll. Really hard landing under the goal. Hope everybody's okay as Hawkins and Cunningham got tied up. A foul is going to ultimately be called on Kennedy Hawkins. And that is 3 on Kennedy. Similar thing happened in the game yesterday for Hawkins as she had fouls at least early in the second half that had her have to sit out some, and it affected the first half a little bit too. So she comes out and Shy Jackson checks in. Shelton State with it in the half court. Swift lobs inside for Barclay. She's in trouble. Stolen away by Calhoun. Lasai Rogers ends up with it. Watkins really took it away, and Rogers brings it across half court. She'll shoot a long 3 off the back iron, no good. She had a good open look, can certainly hit some of those. Missed it there. Nia Valentine on the other end. She drives. She draws a foul. I want to tell you, if you're Coach Candace Bird-Vinson, you got to feel like the foul calling is not exactly even. If I'm correct on my sheet here, there's not been a single foul called on Shelton State in the ball game. And we are nearly 2 minutes into the second quarter. Second free throw's no good. Nia Valentine uncharacteristically misses 2. On the other end, Calhoun pushes the floor, has a good look at the shot, can't make it fall. Watkins just missed it. And Shelton State comes away with a rebound. Valentine will bring it back up the floor. Kick out to Swift on the wing. To Cunningham. Free throw line extended. Dumps inside to Barclay. She's in trouble. Kicks out to Swift. She'll shoot the 3. It's off the iron, no good. Cunningham wrestles for the rebound on the offensive end. Out to Barclay to Valentine. Swift drives off of the dish to her. Misses. And the putback, though, is put in by Cunningham underneath. Maya Cunningham, that's 4 points for her. Makes it 30-11. Shelton State, very athletic basketball team. Here's Shy Jackson with it at the elbow. Kick in the corner for Rogers to Watkins on the wing. Back to Jackson at the top. Tasia West with it. Splits the defense, kicks out. Rogers will shoot the three. Off the front iron, no good. And Valentine comes away with it. Full length of the court pass. Caught by Swift and put in right under the basket for two. 32-11. Timeout going to be called by Calhoun. Probably a good time to get one here. Under 7, 6:57 to go, second quarter. Calhoun now trailing 32-11. Just to finish the thought a moment ago on the foul situation, Calhoun has had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or 11. I think it's 10 fouls called on Calhoun and not a one on Shelton State. And seen a lot of basketball. That's about as lopsided as it gets. And I'm not saying that Shelton is deserving of a whole bunch of foul calls, but it seems quite odd that there hadn't been a single one. Fans want to encourage you to go online to tailgatetalk.net and enter your nominations for the Applebee's Athlete of the Week and vote on this week's poll. We'll announce the winner Saturday between 10 and noon on Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC. The winner receives a gift card from the Athens Applebee's and a Tailgate Talk t-shirt from Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and more. Taking a look here at Shelton State and their lineup, some impressive size that's out there. Asia Barclay, that has been a force to be reckoned with. She's a 6-foot sophomore out of Anniston. And Adriana Jones has also been very, very active. She's 5'6", but plays a lot bigger than that with that wing and guard position out of New Bern, Alabama. And Maya Barnes, who's one of their leading scorers right now, 6'1" sophomore out of Montgomery. Those in particular have given trouble from a size standpoint for sure. Maya Cunningham, number 5, she's also a 5'11" sophomore. Shot on this end out of the timeout by Calhoun is missed. There's a scramble for the loose ball now in the lane. And the jump ball is going to, I believe, give position, or do they call timeout? They got a timeout called. Timeout called by Calhoun with possession of the ball. So they'll take a 30-second timeout on that possession. But again, just looking at the lineup for Shelton State, they are a formidable bunch. There's a freshman, Zaria Johnson, who has not entered the game thus far, number 24 out of Montgomery, that is 6'3" as well. So when you see them on the floor, you can just recognize the size that they have. That's something to be dealt with. But what's more than that is the athleticism. They are very fluid, have great basketball athleticism, and really just have to kind of tip your hat to Coach Madonna Thompson and her staff, what they've put together and built in this program. They're a perennial power in this conference, and Calhoun's up against them today and proving to be a very challenging thing. 32-11 with 6:39 to play here second quarter. Great experience, though, for the Calhoun women's basketball program here in the tournament. First year bringing the program back. Stack formation for Calhoun out of the timeout, and it's a high stack back at the three-point line, center of the court. Kasai Rogers will throw it in. Kendall Crutcher is also in the game, and Kiera Jeans, along with Jada Roberts and Tashani Watkins. They break out of it into a 4 across. They throw in to Roberts and then back to Rogers and now set the offense. Watkins has it out high, 6 on the shot clock, and Kasai Rogers has her three-pointer blocked. Watkins has a shot blocked. The rebound is controlled by Shelton right at the buzzer of the shot clock. Valentine has it now. She goes behind the back, kicks out to West on the right wing. West will give it up top to Barnes. Barnes back to Valentine. Back to Barnes. They'll throw inside to Barclay, and Watkins is going to commit the foul, just trying to keep Barclay from being able to go unguarded to the goal. Shelton State will inbound under their basket. Valentine to throw in. She'll get it to Barclay, who goes back to Valentine in the corner. She drives, lobs for Barclay, and it is off her fingertips, but then also off of Calhoun's fingertips, out of bounds, and will stay with the Lady Bucks. Wallace State ladies team making their way into the stands here to take in some of the action before their matchup, as they'll play Lawson State at 2 o'clock. Valentine left open for three. She can't hit it, though. Barclay does get the offensive rebound, and she puts it back up and in. Everybody on the Calhoun side wanted an over-the-back call, didn't get it. And then out of the press, Jones makes the steal for Shelton State as well. Jones, left-hand side of the floor, off of a ball screen to Valentine, to West on the right wing. Her three is no good. And now we got a foul called underneath. And it's called on Crutcher of Calhoun. Box set for Shelton. Valentine to West in the corner. They go back to Valentine in the corner. Valentine now drives and kicks to Barnes on the short corner opposite side. She looks to drive to the post, turns and shoots. No good. Kendall Crutcher with a rebound. Gives it off to Rogers, and Calhoun comes back this end of the floor. Rogers drives, shoots, misses. Loose tip ball out of bounds, and it'll stay with Calhoun. 4:55 to go in the first half. 34-11, Shelton State with a commanding lead right now. Rogers inbounds. Open look for Roberts. It's off the iron, no good. And Barclay has the rebound. Lady Bucks drive. Jones has it. Into the lane. Now to Barclay. Back out to Valentine. Valentine, she crossover and drives. Then kicks in the corner to Barnes. West is open on the wing for three. Her shot's no good, though. Off the iron and rebounded by Crutcher. Calhoun back across. Coming to the right-hand side of the floor. Rogers now works back left. Tries to make a drive move, and she had it tipped, regained the dribble, but then ended up hitting it off of her own leg, and it'll go over to Shelton State. Shy Jackson checks back in, and Kendall Crutcher goes out. 4:16 to play in the second quarter. Jones to West. Back to Jones at the top for Shelton. To Valentine off of a little pop, and she hits the three. Nia Valentine makes it 37-11. To Roberts. Jada Roberts rushing up the floor, gets it to Kiera Jeans. She'll pull the three. It's off the front iron, just short, no good. And it will carry them all the way out of bounds over to the Lady Bucks. Tanita Swift will check in and take the place of Tony West. Maya Cunningham will also check in for Shelton State. And Barclay will come out. Jones will walk it across half court for the Lady Bucks. She'll work and drive right side, lay it up, no good. Kind of a lengthy layup. She gets the loose ball, though, and puts a little jumper up and in. It's her first field goal of the game. She got 2 points from the free throw line. That makes it 4 for her, and a 39-11 lead for Shelton State. Tashani Watkins with it at the top. She'll give it to Jackson. Now to Roberts. Roberts will shoot the three. It's off the iron, no good. And Cunningham has the rebound for Shelton. Nia Valentine comes up the floor with it. Between the legs dribble and then backs out. Gets a ball screen. And now she'll drive, lay it up and miss. It was partially blocked. Now here's a steal by Jeans on the pass. She'll go the other end of the floor. Her shot is blocked. Controlled ultimately by Shelton State. Nearly another steal by the Warhawks. Instead, Shelton controls it and gets it under the basket to Swift for an easy 2. 41-11. Roberts brings it across half court. 2:20 to go in the second quarter. To Jeans on the left wing. She'll cut to the basket, and she's going to get tripped. And that's the first foul call of the day on Shelton State.
Swift's first, team's first. Into the ballgame for the Bucks is 0. Aaliyah Taylor checking in for Calhoun is number 2. Desire Rogers.
Got some subs here into the game. Out of the inbound play, here's Lasai Rogers for 3. Off the mark, no good. Shy Jackson steals away the rebound, has her shot blocked, and now Shelton will come back the other way with it. Jackson, Rogers, Kasai, and Lasai on the floor. Watkins and West on the floor for the Lady Warhawks. Tashani Watkins picked up that foul. That's her third. Kendall Crutcher will come in for her.
At the line for Shelton State is number 22, Maya Barnes with 2 shots.
First shot for Barnes at the line is good. .13 points for Maya Barnes in this first half. Second shot is off the back iron, no good. Tipped around, but controlled by Calhoun's Lasai Rogers. Up the left-hand side of the floor to Jackson, back to Rogers. Now to West on the right side. Man-to-man defense for the Lady Bucks. Jackson with it now. She kicks back out to West. They go to Rogers on the left-hand wing to corner, hands it off to Kasaya. She tries to spin on the baseline and is tied up in a jump ball. And it's going to go over to Shelton State.
Checking in for Shelton State is number 15, Precious Sturdivant.
Sturdivant checks in for Shelton. Barnes will get a breather. Nia Valentine walks it across half court. Minute 27 to go, first half of play. Shelton State with a commanding lead, 42-11. Valentine at the elbow on the left side, kicks to Cunningham, then into the corner. Drive and kick back to Cunningham. Wild shot, but she got it to go under the basket. Here's Jackson. 15-foot shot is good from the left side. Her first points of the day. Cunningham for Shelton State kind of has a Dennis Rodman type way about her, with being long and lanky, and just seems to find a way to get the loose balls, the rebounds, and even the opportunities to shoot under the goal where you just almost wouldn't expect it. It's kind of just a lot of athleticism. 43 seconds to go here in the second quarter. 44-13, Shelton State leads. Nia Valentine at the line. Her first shot is good. Second shot on the way. It is good. Full court pressure from Shelton State. Rogers has it. Throwing ahead to Crutcher. Crutcher will shoot a floater. It's no good. Rebounded by Shelton State. With under 30 seconds to go now, second quarter. Horrison, Crutcher, Lasai Rogers, Shy Jackson, and Tasia West on the floor for the Lady Warhawks. Dump inside to Sturdivant. And she misses the shot, but a foul is going to be called. Going to be called on Kendall Crutcher.
Fouls on Calhoun's number 24, Kendall Crutcher. Crutcher's second.
Sturdivant's second shot on the way. It is good. First one was no good. 47-13. 5 seconds. Horrison will shoot. No good. Loose ball is fought for in the lane. Kendall Crutcher controlled it. The horn goes off. That ends the first half. So, end of the first half, 47-13. Shelton State with a commanding lead. Going to have to really get after it in the second half, and rightfully so, as Shelton is just a powerful, powerful basketball team coming in here on quite a winning streak, quite an impressive record overall. Stay with us. We'll come back with a halftime report. You're listening to Calhoun Lady Warhawks basketball from Play Action Sports.
P4 Physical Therapy is a new outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in Athens, Huntsville, and Winfield, Alabama, as well as Fayetteville and Knoxville, Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past, with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair.
Here's what's down the road for the Warhawks. On Saturday, the baseball team will host Northwest Shoals, and the softball team will go there. The Lady Warhawks are also traveling next Tuesday to Columbia State. Next Thursday, the baseball team will travel to Marion Military Institute, while the softball team is at home against the Lady Tigers.
If your youth team would like to be part of the Calhoun basketball experience, contact Coach Candace Bird Vinson at 256-306-2867. We'll be back with more coverage of Calhoun basketball from Play Action Sports.
If you're looking for an alternative to the insane prices of buying furniture, appliances, and electronics outright, why not consider rent-to-own at Buddy's Home Furnishings in Athens? High quality at low prices. Top brands like GE, Maytag, Samsung, and Ashley. No credit approval and flexible payment options. See what you can take home today. Visit Buddy's Home Furnishings in Athens at 600 South Jefferson Street in the Athens Shopping Center. Go online to buddyrents.com or call 206-9505. Buddy's Home Furnishings.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling, paint peeling off your walls, shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured, Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
Join us for Applebee's Tailgate Talk every Saturday morning at 10 on WKAC. We'll talk to coaches and sports figures of local interest and get their thoughts on whatever comes down the pike. We'll also announce our latest Athlete of the Week and give away an Applebee's gift card and a Tailgate Talk t-shirt. Applebee's Tailgate Talk, Saturday mornings at 10 on your Tailgate Talk app, on your Amazon Echo or Google Home device, online at tailgatetalk.net, and on the air at 1080 WKAC.
Welcome back to Calhoun Lady Warhawks basketball from Play Action Sports. We're at the half as the Lady Warhawks trail Shelton State 47-13. Glad to be joined here at halftime by the men's head coach, Coach Derek Powell. Coach Powell, good to have you on with us.
Glad to be here.
want to talk a little bit about the season. You know, you guys, we got a chance to talk to you throughout the season. Certainly we're working on first year, you know, building this program, putting the foundation in. But maybe share some thoughts with fans at this point with, you know, kind of looking back. You've had a moment to step away from it and kind of look back and talk about building that foundation and what this past season meant to you.
Oh, man, it was bittersweet. After we saw the light at the end of the tunnel, I think we started to reach for the goal to be here. But I think I had a lot of guys that didn't understand, you know, how to pace themselves throughout the year, man. We fell into that February fatigue. We had a few guys get injured. And those tight games where we lost by 1, 3, 4, it hurt us in the long run. But I can say this. I am pleased at how we performed the first year. I'm pleased at how we performed. We were 12 and 18. And I look back over the guys I look back at the guys across the state of Alabama. You have guys that's been here for 20 years versus not been here for 20 years and didn't win that many games.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm thankful for how we turned out. Wish the outcome would have been a little bit different, but it also gives us a little bit of something to work for.
Absolutely. You know, talking about that, it kind of makes me think of people in the South here are familiar. You know, SEC football. It's just hard to win games. Period. You know, you think about like NFL football. It's just hard to win games. Period. SEC basketball. We're seeing that now too. That the league has seemingly kind of gotten just good all the way up and down, very deep. And it's just hard to win any night on the floor. To me, a takeaway I had from it was, you know, you guys showed the ability to come right out of the gate, brand new program essentially, with having such a gap in between, and compete with a well-established conference that's, you know, like you said, got coaches that have been doing it for, you know, all this time and have their program built and are coming into it off of several years of building. And yet I think that speaks to the opportunity at Calhoun that there's enough of a support and a system and good coaching and good administration to where you could come right out of the gate and be competitive night in and night out.
Man, you talk about administration. Look at what's here.
I know.
You know, my president is right down there. He's the loudest one here. So when you talk about administration,
yeah,
we don't have the type of fan base we have because of lack of buy-in. You know, our administration is the best. He's top notch. Like it's funny you say that because at the beginning of the year when we talked to Dr. Hodges about what we were looking for this year, and his answer is always, God sends me the best. God sends me the best. He said, you just go do your thing. It's going to come.
How about that?
It's going to come. So, man, with the fans, with Calhoun being we led the state of Alabama with the number of fans. Like, nobody had more fans than us per game. So that's a big thing for us. That also shows that the community is behind us.
Yes.
And it makes it feel like you're at home.
Absolutely. Well, even here today, you know, obvious heavy underdog, the ladies team against Shelton State. And Calhoun has easily 2-3 times more people here than Shelton State, if not more than that.
Sure.
It's very lopsided as far as fans, which, you know, we are in a North Alabama area. It's maybe easier in the sense of support,
man,
but we've seen it consistent.
Yes.
It's all year long.
Even when we travel.
Yeah.
And our girls, it's just the support that we get from parents, from family, from the players, parents and family. And that's one of the things that I'm recruiting now that's big for me. I'm recruiting guys right now to come in next year that has a supportive fan base, family group. You know, we don't just wear these shirts that say family on the back. You know, we are that. And I'm excited about next year. I think we really have a solid group that's that not returning, because we only have about 6 guys returning. But I really think we have a solid group when we put them all together, because the pieces are already It's nothing like last year.
I was going to say, well, you've shown what you can do, and now you've got more time to build on all that. Talk about what comes next. Do y'all have as far as spring, summer? I know Coach or Dr. Nancy Keenum talked yesterday about some camps coming up in the summer. Talk about some of those things that are coming up next as far as basketball in particular.
I will be getting you the information on our basketball camp. We'll have a boys basketball camp this summer. We'll have a JUCO jam to attend this summer in June, and we will also do toward the end of the year, we'll do a juniors jam for juniors they're juniors now, but they'll be going to their senior year.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do that toward the end of July. So we do have a lot of things coming up, and I'm actually I'm working trying to get a Christmas tournament.
Oh, okay.
A Christmas tournament with a few high schools, and to get them to come in and play in a facility that's a little bit different, a neutral grounds. And we're trying to get 10 to 12 schools, and I want to do girls and boys.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, in thinking about that stuff that's coming up with these players you're recruiting and all, is that something that will they be involved in any of the summer activity, or will it be all the way to the fall? Will they be able to come in and get involved pretty soon?
So once they sign their LOI or register for fall classes, they're able to go.
Awesome. Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, hey, again, we've been saying it all year long. If you're interested in Calhoun athletics, men's, women's, whatever, and several other sports, we talked to Dr. Keenum about it yesterday with volleyball added, golf, and so forth. There's a lot of opportunity right now at Calhoun.
For sure. And my roster isn't full. So I'm always out right now. And I have quite a few slots available. And for those guys that have been here, that have played on the collegiate level, last year we took in 4 transfers. So, matter of fact, no, it was 5 transfers, including Tyree Patterson. So, yeah, man, opportunity is still there for guys that's around to try to come in and be affiliated with Calhoun. Our girls program is thriving. Me and the girls coach, we work a lot. We work side by side in community activity, and I just think we'll do well.
Absolutely. Talk a little bit about, last thing maybe here, the guys that are going out. You talk about you got only like 6 that would be returning out of that group. Talk about the guys going out. Any of those guys going off to a certain place, or any things you want to give as leaving comments for the guys that helped you here in year one?
First, I would like to say thank you to all my guys that's leaving. We had a lot of committed guys. Luke Guyette, a hometown guy. Kyrie Patterson. He was number 12 in the state in scoring. We had a lot of good guys this year. We do have several guys that will commit to the next level. We have one that's going Division I, and we have one guy that's possibly going to a Division II school that's in the state.
Awesome. Moving them on up.
Yeah, nothing is concrete now, though.
Kyrie Mitchell named to the All-North first team and All-Region 22 second team.
Yes.
So that's a phenomenal honor for him.
It is. He has multiple offers on the table. Happy to say that one of the schools is the school that I came from last year. So he has Tuskegee University on the table, and a lot of others. Shorter, but I think he has a heart and a passion for the game, and also he's a smart kid.
Yeah. So,
whatever school he decides to go to, man, I know there'll be happy coaches, and there'll be a happy school, because I don't know if you watch at the end of the game, my son, that's the first person he goes to.
Yeah.
He's with Kai. He's just a good kid.
Absolutely. And you can see it. And you see it in the way he handles himself. One of my favorite memories, if not my favorite memory from this year, was his 2 threes, one sending it to overtime and the other to win it. That was just you can't write a storybook finish any better than that.
That's a funny story, because that game, it was Chattahoochee Valley. And me and the coach from Chattahoochee, we talk about this all the time, because I drew up that same exact play to take them to win the game that I did to take us into overtime. And he was like, man, Coach, I normally foul. And I did not foul.
He's going to regret that one for a while, isn't he?
But I'm glad he did.
It was great. Hey, best of luck to you going forward. I know we'll get a chance hopefully down the road to talk more. Really impressed with what you've done and really impressed with the whole Calhoun program. Great job by you guys reviving it, bringing it back, and putting it on really good footing to start.
And I'm thankful for you guys hosting us as being your, I don't want to say hometown team, but I really do appreciate you guys. Y'all do an amazing job. And thank you again.
Well, thank you. And that's really hats off to producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert over here. He's the brains behind the operation, does a great job. Thank you again, Coach Powell. All right, we're getting set for second half action here as the Lady Warhawks are taking on Shelton State, number 1 seed. The teams are back on the floor finishing up warm-ups, and we'll be getting started here with the second half in just a moment. Again, it's 47-13. Calhoun trails number 1 seed Shelton State. It's been a tough go of it for the Lady Warhawks early, and certainly what we probably expected today. But if nothing else, again, a great opportunity for this really first-year program coming back, being in hiatus since 2001, to get a chance to play here in the tournament, win a game yesterday, and then come out and face off against the number 1 seed today. Calhoun will have the ball to start the second half, moving from right to left, going to the left-hand goal as we sit in the arena. Again, in the road royal blue uniforms with white trim against Shelton State in their white home uniforms with forest green trim. Rogers brings it up the left side, has it tipped away by Jones out of bounds. Calhoun will inbound on the sideline. Kasai Rogers, Lasai Rogers, Tasia West, Kennedy Hawkins, and Tashani Watkins to start the second half. Same starters that started the first half for the Lady Warhawks. Kasai Rogers open for 3, just short. Long rebound, though, is controlled by Kennedy Hawkins. Gets it to West to Rogers and then to West. Now back to Rogers. They'll make the entry pass to Kennedy Hawkins on the right block. Turns and shoots off the backboard but cannot get it to go. A little too strong, a little too long. And Shelton State has the rebound. Nia Valentine with it at the top of the key. She'll lob to Cunningham. Gives it off to Barnes on a little dribble drive down the middle of the lane. Loses the handle, no call. Loose ball stolen away by Calhoun. Kind of went in there out of control. And ultimately turns it over to the Lady Warhawks. Tasia West drives, kicks it to the short corner. Kennedy Hawkins hits the shot from there. 4 points for Kennedy. 47-15. Shelton State leads. Here's Jones with it across half court for Shelton State. Gets it to Barnes on the right wing off of a screen. Man-to-man defense for the Lady Warhawks. Jones pops out open on a 3. Off the front iron, no good. Barclay gets the rebound underneath, and she puts it up and in. 5 points for Barclay. Here's West. Tries to throw backdoor to Kasai Rogers. It's stolen. Stolen by Jones, who races the floor. She'll take it all the way. Cannot hit the shot, but draws the foul. So she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Fouls on Calhoun's number 23, Kennedy Hawkins. Offense 4, teams first.
Kennedy Hawkins picks up that foul. That's 4. Less than 2 minutes into the second half. So Hawkins will go out. Jackson checks in. Jones' first free throw is off the iron, no good. Second one is good. Kasai Rogers will bring it up the floor for the Lady Warhawks. To the left wing to Lasaya. She'll drive back toward the center of the floor looking for a ball screen. Now Jackson will back off. They'll swing it to the left side to Kasai Rogers. Now back to Lasaya. 10 on the shot clock. Ball screen this time from Jackson on the wing. Throw in the corner to West. Trying to get it to Jackson at the elbow, and it's stolen. Stolen by Barclay. running the other end of the floor. She shoots and misses. She's going to draw the foul. That's going to be on Tashani Watkins. That's 4 on Watkins. Makai Horson will check into the game. And Gracie Howard will also check in. Tashani Watkins and Tasia West will go out. First free throw from Barclay is up and good. Second free throw is also good. 52-15. Shelton State with a commanding lead still. 7:37 to go, third quarter. Jackson with it on the left side. Now gets it to Kasai Rogers. To Gracie Howard. And Gracie will back up, now throw to free throw line to Horrison. She drives, shoots off the glass, no good, and it's rebounded by Cunningham. Gets it ahead to Valentine. Thought about driving, pulls back out. Drives to the elbow, gives to Barnes in the corner. Barnes, baseline drive, under and travels. Now turn it back over to Calhoun. Kasai Rogers will bring it up the floor. Across half court to Jackson. Now to Horson on the right side. Just really tough against the Shelton State defense. Horson drives, puts a little floater up, but it is short off the backboard and the right side of the rim. Up the floor quickly, the Lady Bucks. They throw ahead to Jones. She misses her short corner shot, and it's tipped out of bounds off of Barclay, and will go over to the Lady Warhawks. We got timeout on the floor for a shoestring, untied. 6:36 to play third quarter. 52-15. Lady Warhawks trail the Lady Bucks of Shelton State. Kasai Rogers will bring it across half court to Howard on the left wing. Back to Jackson on the far side now. To Horrison at the top. A little dribble drive handoff to Kasai Rogers. Ball screen back to LaSia Rogers off that screen. 8 on the shot clock. And an offensive foul called. And Jackson is going to pick up that offensive foul. Six-minute mark here in the third quarter. Barnes with it. Working against Gracie Howard. Gets it off to Valentine, who will drive from the top of the key, lose the handle, and then a foul is finally called. LaSia picks up that foul. Diamond Acree will check in for LaSia. Valentine to inbound. Gets it to Cunningham. Back to Valentine. Valentine looking to dribble drive. Take it. Left hand floating shot. No good. Cunningham gets the loose ball rebound. Misses the shot on the putback, but draws the foul. Jackson is going to get attributed with a foul. Gracie Howard will come out. Anna Jones goes in. First free throw by Cunningham rolls around and in. 7 points on the day for Maya Cunningham. Second shot is also good. Makes it 54-15. Kasai Rogers throws it across to Makai Horson. Back to Diamond Acree. Acree drives, kicks to Horson. Horson shot fakes, now goes to the baseline for the jumper and misses the shot. Rebounded by Shelton State. Jones will drive coast to coast. Left-hand layup is good. Kasai Rogers with it on the right side. She'll come back driving left. Throw off to Horson. Top of the key. Back to Rogers. Guarded tightly by Jones. Now to Horson on the wing. Horson will drive right. Now they switch. Has Barclay on her. Kasai Rogers will fade away and shoot and score. Kasai Rogers with a 2-point bucket. 4 points for her. 56-17. 4.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Cunningham with it, top of the key. Entry pass to Barclay. She'll push underneath and shoot and miss. And then we're going to get an offensive rebounding foul on Cunningham. And going to have a full timeout on the floor here. 4:23 to go, third quarter. We'll take a break with them. 56-17, Calhoun trails against Shelton State. You're listening to Calhoun Warhawks basketball from Play Action Sports.
Ardmore Telephone Company has been operating right here in your community since the 1950s. Over the years, we've brought you advanced communication services such as telephone, high-speed internet, and security systems. And going forward, we'll be right here ready to provide you with innovative services and the high level of customer service you've come to expect. At Ardmore Telephone, our proof is the test of time, running decades deep. We're Ardmore Telephone, and we are here to stay. For more details, call 1-800-830-9946 or visit ardmore.net.
Welcome back inside the Event Center at Alabama A&M University. I'm Lance Taylor with our producer extraordinaire, Tim Lambert, bringing you Calhoun Lady Warhawks basketball here on Play Action Sports. The Alabama Community College Conference Tournament semifinal matchup here between the Calhoun Lady Warhawks and the Shelton State Lady Bucks. 56-17, Calhoun trails with 4:23 to play in the third quarter. Tune in for the Play Action Sports update 3 times each weekday for school, youth, and amateur sports news from the Limestone County area on 1080 AM WKAC. You can also look for the monthly Play Action Sports column in Athens Now. We'll update you on what's been happening in local sports news, as well as upcoming games and events. The paper is free and available at businesses around the area. Warhawks with it out of the timeout in the half court. Makai Horson drives right side, kicks out to Jones, who gives off to Kasai Rogers. Thought about a shot. Now she'll kick back to Horson, and Horson lost it out of bounds. Really not a good pass from Kasai. Hard to handle on that sideline. Shelton State will bring it back up. Jones with it, top of the key. Kicks into the corner to Swift. She'll cross over on Jackson and drive and shoot in the lane and make it. Tanita Swift with a 2-point bucket. She's got 8 points. 58-17. Kasai Rogers with it up top. Man-to-man defense again for the Lady Bucks. Kasai Rogers with it. Drives on West. Shoots off the backboard too strong. And controlled by Shelton for a moment. Nearly threw it away. Jones saves it over her head. And it is controlled, coming back the other way by the Lady Bucks. Drive at the basket, shot no good. But a foul. Jackson going to pick up her fourth. Kiera Jeans checks in. Jada Roberts also checks in. Jackson and Acree go out. Kalia Taylor at the line. Her first shot is good. Her first point of the day. I think her first action of the day coming out of that timeout. A couple of new faces on the floor for the Lady Bucks. Second free throw is also good. 60-17. Sturdivant is back on the floor. She did play in the first half. Getting an opportunity here in the second half as well. Makai Horson open from long range for three. Rattles in and out. Jeans almost had the rebound. Jones almost had the rebound. And somehow Shelton State's still going to come away with it. West controls it, gets it to Jones. Jones races up the floor, dishes underneath, and gets it to Swift for the lay-in. Good transition basketball from the Lady Bucks. Makes it 62-17. Horson throws to Jeans on the left-hand side wing to Roberts in the corner. Tries to get it in to Horson cutting. It's tipped away. Now Jeans steals it back to Horson. Back to Jeans. Jeans nearly loses it on the sideline. She's open for three and hits it. Three-pointer for Kiara Jeans in the corner. Her first points of the day. 62-20. Back on the other end, West will shoot quickly for three from the Lady Bucks left wing and misses. And Kasai Rogers comes back the other end. She'll drive. They call an offensive foul. Oh, they call it on Anna Jones. I thought they were calling it on Kasai for some kind of extension of her arm, and I was like, I didn't see that for sure, but they got Anna Jones on the ball screen, moving screen. So here's Lady Bucks Shelton State, and it's Jones of Shelton that drives all the way to the hole. Adriana Jones for two. Kara Jeans brings it across, swings it across the floor to Horson quickly. Jada Roberts will pull back and shoot the three. Off the back iron, no good. Anna Jones fights for the rebound and gets it for the Lady Warhawks. Kasai Rogers puts the floater in then off the handoff. 6 points for Kasai, 64-22. Swift flashes down the lane. They get the ball to her. Hard collision. Kasai Rogers still on the floor. Now gets up. Three on the way from West is short, no good. And saved by Sturdivant. Back to Taylor. Taylor drives, kicks out to Jones. She'll drive, shoot. No good, too strong. And we got a foul underneath. Foul is on Kiara Jeans. Lasai Rogers and Gracie Howard check in. Makai Horson and Kasai Rogers come out. 55 seconds to go third quarter. 64-22. Sturdivant at the line for Shelton State and hits the first free throw. Makes it 65-22. Second free throw on the way. 66-22 as that goes in as well. Lasai will bring it across half court. Drive the right-hand side. Kick out. And she stepped on the sideline, I believe. Jada Roberts trying to make a move. Turns it back over to Shelton State. Jones will bring it across half court. Man-to-man defense for the Lady Warhawks. And we got a player with blood. So they're going to force a substitution. Barnes will come in for Tony West. Shelton will inbound then far sideline. 11 on the shot clock, 24 seconds on the game clock. Jones goes to pull up to shoot. It's blocked away by Lasai Rogers. Swift controls it, though, for Shelton. Misses her shot. Now kicks out to Jones on the offensive rebound. That three is off the front iron, no good. And this time they're going to get a foul called, I believe, on West. Or, excuse me, on Swift. That's her second. She fouled on the offensive rebound. 12 seconds. Clock now running. Lasai Rogers with it. Kicks into the corner to Gracie Howard. Gracie drives, now kicks back out to Rogers. Back to Gracie. Gracie will try to get a shot up at the buzzer. It's tipped by Barnes, no good. And that ends the third quarter. Shelton State leading 66-22. We'll come back with fourth quarter action. You're listening to Calhoun Lady Warhawks basketball from Play Action Sports.
Athens Utilities comprises Athens Electric, Athens Gas, and Athens Water Services. Together, we are committed to providing reliable and affordable electricity, natural gas, and water and wastewater services. We operate as part of the City of Athens, and just like our city's motto of Athens is classic, Southern character, we believe in supporting what makes our community special. And that includes Athens and Limestone County sports. Call 233-8750, come by the office at 508 South Jefferson Street, or look for the link online at athensal.us.
You know, some real estate agents want to find the home that offers them the best commission with the least effort. Well, the goal at Dream Key Real Estate is to find the home that's right for you. Call Adam Graves at 256-374-1162 to get started on that new journey. Whether you're in the market for your first home or you're ready for a change, Adam is here to help you achieve your dream. He's a local agent with local knowledge. Call him at 256-374-1162 or drop by and see him in person at 121 North Jefferson Street in Athens. Adam Graves at Dream Key Real Estate.
Back at the Alabama Community College Conference Tournament, Lady Warhawks of Calhoun taking on the number one seed Shelton State Lady Bucks, trailing 66-22 in what would prove to be a huge upset if they could have pulled it off today. But hats off to the Lady Warhawks for a phenomenal season, getting an opportunity to showcase themselves in this tournament with a win yesterday, and surely going to fight to the very end in this ball game. But hats off also to Shelton State, just a phenomenal basketball team, undefeated in conference play, coming in on a really large winning streak, 28 wins on the season, and about to be moving on in this tournament. Shot from Watkins is no good, rebounded by Barclay of Shelton State, but steps on the sideline out of bounds. And so the Lady Warhawks will inbound under their basket. On the floor for the Lady Warhawks, Jeans, Lasai Rogers, Kennedy Hawkins, Tashani Watkins, and Anna Jones. Watkins and Hawkins are playing with 4 fouls. Hawkins turns, shoots, and scores. Nice move. Bank shot on the post. 6 points for Kennedy Hawkins. 66-24. Valentine drives right-hand side, up and under, lays it in. Nice move from Nia Valentine. 13 points for the All-Conference Player of the Year. Anna Jones with it at the free throw line. Extended now for the Warhawks. Kicks out to Tashani Watkins. Trying to get it to Hawkins. Instead, they then try to lob to Anna Jones, and it's intercepted. Nia Valentine will rush back the other way with it for the Lady Bucks. Top of the key, looking for a ball screen. And she'll drive, kick. Barnes open in the corner for 3. It's off the mark, front of the rim. Swift, though, with the rebound. And she puts it up and in. Good strong move underneath by Tanita Swift. 12 points for Swift. 70-24. Rogers throws to Jones on the left wing. Backdoor cut was open, but couldn't quite get it to her. Watkins made that cut. Now they get it to Hawkins. Hawkins drives left side, creates a shot, can't make it. And the rebound goes to Barclay. And going to get a foul then on Anna Jones. She tried to trap her in that corner on the baseline. Jones will come out. Shy Jackson will check in. And Kasai Rogers also comes back into the game. Lasaya goes out and Anna Jones goes out. Valentine comes near side of the floor, lobs to Barclay at the top of the key, throws inside and stolen away. Barnes had it for a moment, and then Jackson took it. Now Jackson's in trouble in the backcourt, and Swift steals it away and puts the left-hand layup in. Needed to get that off to one of her guards. They kind of left her hanging in the backcourt. The quickness of Shelton State stole it back away. Here's Tashani Watkins, right wing, to Kiara Jeans, trying to make a cut to the basket. Gets it batted off of her legs, and then she'll draw a foul down on the block. I think it's on West of Shelton State. First free throw from Jeans is good. She's got 4 points, all in the second half. Makes it 72-25. Second shot too strong off the back iron. Rebounded, though, by Kennedy Hawkins underneath. Nearly gets it stripped away. Kicks to Jeans in the corner. Her three rattles in and out, no good. But Tashani Watkins has the offensive rebound and then has it tipped away out of bounds underneath. Jeans will inbound, lobs it to Jackson, to Rogers on the right wing. Entry pass then to Kennedy Hawkins. She'll pull up and shoot and hit. Kennedy Hawkins with a 2-point bucket. Eight points for Hawkins. 6:44 to go in the ball game, 72-27. Lady Warhawks trail the Lady Bucks of Shelton State. Valentine throws to Barclay. Lady Bucks showing a lot of patience here. Get West off of a screen in the wing, and she throws it away. She thought Barnes was going to pop out, and instead Barnes faked and came back in. West threw it to nobody. Tasia West will come in for Kiara Jeans. So it's Kasai Rogers, West, Jackson, Watkins, and Hawkins on the floor. And here's Swift stealing the pass from by Shelton State and driving the other end, gives it to Barclay, and she lays it in for the Lady Bucks. Again, very good transition basketball from the Lady Bucks. 74-27. Tasia West with it now. Looking for a high ball screen from Jackson. Valentine guarding her closely. West will drive high off the glass and in. Nice move by Tasia West, just determined to take her height advantage all the way to the goal over Valentine. Here's Swift with it on the handoff. She drives middle, dishes to Barclay open underneath for two. 11 points for Asia Barclay. 76-29. Kasai Rogers throws to Hawkins. Now back to Rogers. Rogers nearly has it stolen by Valentine. Regains it. Gets to Hawkins' top of the key. She looks to drive, looks to turn and shoot, and has it blocked. Blocked by Barnes. Then tipped away from behind. Kasai Rogers controls it for Calhoun. Gets it to Shy Jackson. She'll shoot from the left-hand side and hit. We got an official's timeout, I believe. And they'll put it on to a full timeout on the floor, looks like, as a result there. 76-31, Shelton State leads. Fans, go to Tailgate Talk, as Tailgate Talk gives you the chance to howl with a Havoc this hockey season. Go to tailgatetalk.net and enter your name for tickets to see the Huntsville Havoc. Winners will be announced during Tailgate Talk Saturday mornings at 10 on WKAC Radio. We want to also encourage you to subscribe to the Play Action Sports Report on your favorite podcast platform or listen online at pasnetwork.net. It drops every Wednesday and features news, results, and interviews from Athens and Limestone County. Coach Candace Bird Vinson with her team huddled around her on the bench. Still coaching hard in this semifinal matchup against a really tough team in Shelton State. Trailing 76-31 with 4:54 to play in the ball game. Kennedy Hawkins has 8 points for the Lady Warhawks and has been in foul trouble the entire game. 6 points for Keziah Rogers. Tasia West has 4, Kiara Jeans with 4, and Shy Jackson with 4 to round out the leading scores for the Lady Warhawks to this point. Full court pressure from the Lady Warhawks. It's broken by Shelton State across half court. Now Jones will set things at the top of the key. High ball screen from Sturdivant, and Jones goes all the way to the hole. Left-hand layup is good. Kind of like the waters parted there off of that ball screen. Lady Warhawks with it now to Shawnee Watkins. She'll shoot the three as everybody left her. It's just short off the front iron. Saved by Kennedy Hawkins. Keziah Rogers has it. Kicks out to Horrison. To Watkins. Inside to Hawkins on Sturdivant. Trying to find something, and they get a 3-second call underneath. Morgan Morris will come into the game for the Lady Warhawks for the first time. And Makai Horson will go out. Full court pressure again from the Lady Warhawks here. Shelton State works to break it, largely off just the quick dribble of Jones. Gets it to Cunningham at the top, into the corner. Open is Taylor for three, and it's good. Five points for Taylor, 81-31, with 3:43 to play in the ballgame. Tasia West spins free throw line, kicks out, shot on the way, short, no good. By Watkins, and it's controlled by Shelton State. Jones will drive, draw a foul, and get the bucket. Adriana Jones, she is really tough off the dribble. That's 5 on Kennedy Hawkins. And so Kennedy will leave to a really nice ovation and a round of applause from the Calhoun faithful. She's fouled out. Free throw no good. Rebounded, though, by Cunningham and put up and in for the Lady Bucks. So Hawkins will finish this season 8 points in this game. Anna Jones takes it left side, drives to the block, kicks back out to West. West will drive, dish to Watkins, open underneath, and to Shawnee Watkins puts it in. 4 points for Watkins. Her first points of the second half. 85-33. West lobs to Jones here for Shelton State. Jones now will drive to the elbow, kick into the corner. Taylor open for three where she hit a moment ago. Misses this one. Sturdivant, though, right place, right time. Gets the offensive rebound and puts it in. Keziah Rogers will bring it across half court. 2:27 to go. Gets it in the corner to Morris. She'll drive, kick back out to Rogers. To Watkins. Watkins will turn, fake, shoot, and draw foul. Misses the shot, but draws the foul on Cunningham.
Team 7. Into the ball game for Shelton State is number 10, Tanita Swift. At the line for Calhoun is number 20, Tajante Watkins with 2 shots.
First free throw from Watkins is up and good. Second free throw on the way is also good. And Tashani Watkins will get subbed out. 2:14 to play as Gracie Howard will come in for her. A nice ovation for Tashani Watkins as well from the Calhoun faithful. Here's Jones driving for Shelton State. Nearly has it tipped away. Kicked out to Swift. To Sturdivant, back to Swift. Swift thought about a three. Now she will shoot it off the ball screen and miss. Cunningham fights for the rebound with Morgan Morris, and a jump ball is called on the floor. It'll go over to Calhoun. Nice job by Morgan to force the jump ball. Stay scrappy in there with it. 1:52 to go, 87-35. Kasai Rogers will bring it across half court for the Lady Warhawks to Gracie Howard on the wing. She'll pull back. She'll shoot the three. Off the back iron, no good. Kasai Rogers couldn't quite handle the rebound. It ends up out of bounds on the sideline over to the Lady Bucks. Diamond Acree will check in for Kasai Rogers, and Kasai gets a really nice round of applause from the Calhoun crowd. Taylor will drive for Shelton, lose the handle, and Tasia West comes away with it for the Lady Warhawks, pushing it right-hand side of the floor. Driving, kicks to Acree. Acree tries to drive and kick, but has it stripped, and Shelton will come back the other way with it. Swift with it, and she'll shoot the three on the wing. In and out, no good. Loose ball controlled by Sturdivant of Shelton. Out to Taylor now on the right wing. And she'll drive, then shoot off the elbow. Short, no good. Another long rebound. Stripped away, taken by Shelton. And going to get a foul on the floor. Jones picks up the foul. Timeout called by Coach Candace Bird-Vincent and Calhoun. Full timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them and come back and bring you the finish of this one. 57 seconds to go. 87-35. Calhoun trails Shelton State. You're listening to Calhoun Lady Warhawks basketball from Play Action Sports.
The next time you need a pharmacy, one call to Athens Creekside Drugs, Salem Pharmacy, or Florence Express Pharmacy will fill the bill. All three locations are committed to providing you the best services a pharmacy can offer. Whether your needs are simple or complex in nature, they can all provide solutions that deliver results. They pride themselves on their customer service that includes timeliness, quality service, and a friendly attitude. Athens Creekside Drugs, 605 Highway 31 South, Salem Pharmacy at 28730 Highway 99, and Florence Express Pharmacy on Mall Road in Florence.
Back on the campus of Alabama A&M University, the Alabama Community College Conference Tournament. Semifinal matchup between Shelton State Lady Bucks and the Calhoun Lady Warhawks. Just under a minute to go in the ball game. Calhoun trails 87-35. Shelton State number one seed overall in the tournament. Very impressive season for them. 19-0 in conference play, 28-3 overall. And looking to extend that to 20-0 in conference play. Really, I guess actually be 21. So I think that 19-0 was just the regular season. Shelton with the ball out of the timeout. Jones with it up top. Guarded tightly by Diamond Acree. They're going to run the shot clock down. Shot clock is at 15. Jones crossover, drives. Now she's got an opening and will shoot. Miss in the lane. Cunningham controls it. Kicks it back out. Shot clock goes back to 20. Now 16-15 on the shot clock. 28 on the game clock. Jones drives, kicks Sturdivant. Short corner shots, too strong off the back iron. Cunningham has the rebound, and she puts the shot up. No good, but draws a foul underneath. And will go to the line. Acree picks up the foul. Cunningham at the line. Shooting two. First shot is good. $11 points on the day here for Cunningham. make it 12 as that one also rolls in. Tasia West will bring it up the floor for Calhoun. Throws it to Morgan Morris. Looks to drive, has her pocket picked by Jones. Jones steals it for Shelton State, 7 seconds, and Lady Bucks, I believe, will dribble this one out. 89-35, the final score. Shelton State wins over Calhoun Lady Warhawks in this semifinal matchup to move on. Congratulate Shelton State on a phenomenal season thus far and a further opportunity in this tournament, but also want to sincerely congratulate Calhoun, Coach Candace Bird-Vincent, and all these players on a wonderful season that they have had and the wonderful showing that they've given for Calhoun Community College here at this tournament. We'll take a short break and come back with a post-game show. Again, your final score, Calhoun Community College falls to Shelton State 89-35. We'll be right back. You're listening to Calhoun Lady Warhawks basketball from Play Action Sports.
This is John.
Hello.
Katie.
Hi.
And Ted.
Howdy.
Ted's a welder. Katie's a dental hygienist. And John's an IT technician.
IT, this is John.
They all have two things in common. They're making good money, and they all have 2-year degrees or certificates from Calhoun Community College. We prepare our students to go straight to work or transfer to a 4-year university. And with more than 100 career options to choose from, Calhoun has a path that's focused on your success.
What's for dinner?
We literally just ate.
So you can support your family.
We're all packed. Let's go.
You can take that trip. Or give your dog the expensive food he loves oh so much. Who's a good boy? Oh, yes, you are. Yes, you are. So what are you waiting for? We have classes in Decatur, Huntsville, or everywhere online. Choose Calhoun Community College. Your community, your college, your future. Register now.
Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, I'm Lance Taylor, the Director of Operations at CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications. You and your church need trustworthy resources, so we publish and provide Bible-based materials to help you grow closer to God. Our user-friendly website, truthbooks.com, and our bookstore at 220 South Marion Street in Athens, Alabama, make it easy for you to find all you need when it comes to Bibles, study resources, and church supplies. Shop with us soon in-store or online at truthbooks.com, or call us today at 855-492-6657. CEI Bookstore and Truth Publications, taking his hand, helping each other home.
We all know how the weather is here in Alabama. On some days, it can go from cold to hot in no time, and you need a system that can keep up. Athens Refrigeration and HVAC is owned and operated by industry experts, servicing all makes and models, whether residential or commercial. 24/7 availability, licensed, bonded, and insured. Don't be left out in the cold or heat. Call Athens Refrigeration and HVAC at 256-871-1571. Alabama certification numbers 22183 and 53483. Athens Refrigeration and HVAC. While others have come and gone, the Lions Den Gym has been roaring as a workout and exercise fixture in Athens, growing from its humble basement beginnings in 1981 to their current 10,000 square foot location at 212 Commercial Drive in Athens. The Lions Den offers 24/7 access to their ever-expanding equipment collection that includes treadmills and climbers, elliptical trainers, stationary bikes, loose weights and dumbbells, and over 45 different weight machines. Contact the Lions Den Gym about a membership today at 256-652-2627. Visit them online at lionsdengym.com or on Facebook. The Lions Den Gym, 256-652-2627. PASnetwork.net. It's now your gateway to the Play Action Sports Network. Whether it's Play Action Sports coverage of school, youth, and amateur sports from Athens and Limestone County, or Calhoun basketball, James Clemens Sports, and Applebee's Tailgate Talk via PAS Plus. PASnetwork.net. Follow the links to download apps to hear live streams and podcasts, enable Alexa skills, or listen live on your computer. Covering Athens and Limestone County area sports, PASnetwork.net.
Welcome back to Calhoun Warhawks Basketball for Play Action Sports. I'm Lance Taylor with our producer, Tim Lambert, as we're on the campus of Alabama A&M University for the Alabama Community College Conference Tournament. Lady Warhawks fall today in the semifinal matchup against Shelton State with a final score of 89-35. Certainly came in as extreme underdogs against the number one seed. Undefeated in conference play, 28-3 overall. Shelton State Lady Bucks, and hats off to them for their solid performance to get the win today and move on in the tournament. But we also want to say hats off again to Calhoun and the wonderful season that they have had. Coach Candace Bird-Vinson voted on by her peers, the coaches of the conference, voted as Coach of the Year for the North Division in the first year back here of Calhoun women's basketball. Very happy to see that and very encouraged to see what the ladies program is building. We want to thank Coach Derek Powell for coming on with us at halftime of this game and talking to us about the men's program, the building that was done this season and the things he's looking forward to next season. And really our congratulations to him as well on a very nice first season and a lot of learning moments that they had and opportunities to build for the future. I want to remind you to visit Calhoun Community College online and check out what they have going on. Get connected with these athletic programs. They are building that athletics portion of their website as we speak, more and more with new teams that have been added and new opportunities there to support these programs and to help that school and the college as it grows in the Decatur, Tanner, North Alabama area there. Looking at the leading scorers for the day, for the Lady Warhawks, Kennedy Hawkins led all scorers with 8 points. 6 points came in next for Tashani Watkins, and then also 6 points for Kasai Rogers. A couple of scores with 4. Kiara Jeans with 4, all in the second half. Tasia West with 4, and Shy Jackson with 4 in the ball game as well. Kasai Rogers had 3, and that rounds out the scoring for the Lady Warhawks. For Shelton State, it's really interesting. They are a very balanced basketball team. You can see that as you watch them play. Really, I think in a lot of ways, one of the most impressive things about Shelton is how well they play defense. But the scoring side of things is just very, very balanced. Their leading scorer was Tanita Swift with 14 points. And honestly, I don't really think that's who they tend to put their offense around, and it just shows the balance of what they're able to do. She got a lot of her buckets driving to the basket and creating things off of second chance points in the paint. 14 points for her. Behind that, Adriana Jones had 13 points. And in a similar fashion to Tanita Swift, a lot of her points were driving to the basket, transition, fast break opportunities, and just kind of being right place, right time, creating things for her 13. Also with 13 points was Nia Valentine. She is the Conference Player of the Year. Expect her to be in double digits each night. But the interesting thing about Nia's 13 points, only 2 in the second half, 11 in the first half. And out of those 11, 5 of those 11 were free throws, and the other 6 were 2 3-pointers. So not a lot of field goals for Valentine. Lady Warhawks really did a good job of staying in front of her and making her earn what she got, not giving her really very many open looks. I would say the most open looks that she had were the 2 threes in the first half, where she happened to catch it off of kind of a pop-out off of screens and get a really open look. So good job by the Lady Warhawks to hold her to 13, but the balance across the board was just too much to overcome for Shelton State. Maya Cunningham, number 5, talked about her and her length in the paint and ability to get rebounds. She had 12 points. Again, a lot of that was down low, scrappy offensive rebounding, and at the free throw line with 4 points. And then Asia Barclay had 11 points, and a lot of that, again, was down low in the paint. 6-foot Asia Barclay was able to create space and make things happen down low. All that led to an 89-35 victory for Shelton State over Calhoun in this semifinal game in the tournament. Fans, want to remind you to look for the monthly Play Action Sports column in Athens Now. We'll update you on what's been happening in local sports news as well as upcoming games and events. The paper is free and available at businesses all around the area. You can also tune in for the Play Action Sports update 3 times each weekday for school, youth, and amateur sports news from the Limestone County area on 1080 AM WKAC. We also want to encourage you to be sure to follow us on Twitter at PAS Network and look for Play Action Sports on Facebook. We'll keep you updated on scores and information today and throughout the week. You can hear us on Amazon, on your Amazon Echo device. by saying, Alexa, open PAS Plus, and hear our coverage of Calhoun basketball in crystal clear quality all season long. Looking back at the results from yesterday, remember Calhoun was a winner, 83-74 over Bishop State. Today they fall in the semifinals to Shelton State. The next game up on the conference slate is coming up here at 2 o'clock as Wallace State will be taking on Lawson State in this semifinal matchup to go on to play against Shelton State in the championship game. On the men's side, there were finals on Tuesday, 80-88, 88-80, I should say. Coastal Alabama defeated Wallace State. 95-80, Southern Union defeated Marion Military. And 67-59, Snead State defeated Chattahoochee Valley. Shelton State pulled an upset and won 72-63 over Coastal Alabama in Game 4. And so the games coming up in the semifinals for the men will be later. Snead State facing Shelton State and Coastal Alabama facing Southern Union, 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock tonight in Game 11 and 12 of those matchups. The championships will be tomorrow. The women will play at 4 o'clock, and then the men at 6:30 in those championship matchups. I want to thank Alabama A&M University for being a great host of this conference tournament. Beautiful facility. If you haven't been here at the event center that is newly finished and being used, it is a wonderful facility, and I know that the teams have enjoyed being here from the junior college ranks to get to play in a place like this. We've enjoyed being here for the broadcast as well in such a nice atmosphere. Been treated very well. I want to thank Calhoun Community College. They've been great supporters of what we have done at Play Action Sports and have welcomed us on the campus and being a part of their program this year. And we want to commend them for that and thank Dr. Hodges, Dr. Nancy Keenum, and Coach Powell and Coach Candace Bird-Vinson for all their kindness shown to us during the season. It's been a lot of fun bringing these games to you, and we hope we'll be able to do even more down the road. But for now, I want to tell you again, final score today, unfortunately, the Lady Warhawks fall to the Lady Bucks of Shelton State, 89-35 to finish out their season and move on and get ready now for the off-season and next year, and much to build on the foundation that's been laid here by Calhoun, the men's and women's programs, bringing it back here in 2023. From Alabama A&M University, on behalf of our producer extraordinaire, Tim Lambert, and everybody from Play Action Sports, I'm Lance Taylor saying so long, and we hope we'll see you again down the road. You've been listening to Calhoun Warhawks basketball from Play Action Sports.
You've been listening to Calhoun Warhawks basketball on the Play Action Sports Network. You can download a copy of this game by going to pasnetwork.net or listen on demand on all popular podcast platforms. Calhoun Warhawks basketball is a production of Play Action Sports.